All right, guys, how's it going? So I have been to the cafe and I have reviewed today's Spanish football dailies for you. I will be recording a video for Golazo España, which is covering all clubs, all Spanish football. The link for that channel is in the video description, or it should pop up on the screen. I'd love it if you come across and support me over there. That'd be a pretty cool way of supporting me. Yeah, you do pick up some interesting bits there, I think. Some of you are over there, so thanks to those of you that have subscribed. But, you know, I only review those papers and launched that channel because I was reviewing them for you, you know, for the Liverpool stuff. Today, there's nothing directly mentioning Liverpool, but there is stuff to do with Zubimendi, there's stuff to do with Dean Huijsen, which is why I'm recording this video. All right. So the last few days, there has been, I think it was yesterday, Jose Felix Diaz, the main man when it comes to reporting about Real Madrid, think Paul Joyce and Liverpool. He was saying that Real Madrid are looking at signing him, Dean Huijsen, this summer, but only if he doesn't try and play them off another club with the financial package, the personal terms. So they won't get involved in a bidding war. Now, if I say that in a video and don't explain this, people will say, how can there be a bidding war? There is a release clause in his contract, £50 million, right? Real Madrid don't want to pay that release clause, and we've known that for a few months on here, or a couple of months at least. So there can still be a bidding war even when there's a release clause, because someone might say, Real Madrid might say, we'll give you 30 million, Chelsea say 33, Liverpool say 35. It's now a bidding war. But it isn't actually specifically relating to that. That's not what has been emphasised in the last couple of days here. So from Madrid, they're saying that they won't get involved in a bidding war regarding salary. And the message is, Dean Huijsen, if you want to come and play for Real Madrid, providing you're sensible and, you know, you're putting, you know, your desire to play for this club first before your own personal demands or desires, then maybe we can make something happen. Some people say there's a bit of arrogance there from Real Madrid. Well, that's not going to surprise you. Some will say it's confidence. Like, if you want to play for this club, then you need to come to us and make it an attractive option for us, right? So what I'll tell you in this article today, and this is the only reason I'm mentioning this to you, is there is a slight change here. And it says Real Madrid have focused their efforts on signing Dean Huijsen, putting aside their interest in William Saliba. And that's the reason I'm doing this video for you. Who is valued at 100 million euros, a prohibitive fee that Florentino Perez is unwilling to spend on a centre-back. The reason I mention it to you is the last few days, there's been suggestions that maybe Real Madrid would go for Saliba. And then that means Liverpool fans might think, oh, that gives us more of a chance of signing Dean Huijsen. What they're saying here is, no, they're not interested in doing a deal at that price. So Real Madrid were looking, as you know, for a centre-back in 2026, which also just happens to be when Konate's contract expires. But they are willing to do business this summer for Dean Huijsen, providing he doesn't take the piss. But they don't want to pay the full fee. They don't want to pay the full fee. Real Madrid are now in pole position. We heard that yesterday. But he's also attracting strong interest from several other clubs who are willing to offer even more money than Madrid. The player wants to resolve his future as soon as possible, and it will ultimately come down to his own choice, because Premier League clubs are offering more attractive financial packages than Real Madrid's offer. Their offer is, you know, it says here is capped at 58 million euros, which doesn't really make sense because, well, it does actually. Let's think about this. It says their offer is capped at 58 million euros, which is exactly the amount, 50 million pounds in sterling. That's the release clause. So what I assume this means is their total offer. They're willing to pay 50 million pounds, 58 million euros in total in terms of transfer fee and salary. That's what that must mean, guys, all right? So let's not worry too much about it. The reason I'm making the video is because it's saying that Real Madrid have ended their interest in William Saliba. It doesn't mean it's true, but I can't imagine Florentino Perez shelling out 100 million euros on him if they can get Huijsen for under 50 million pounds. And also, I'm absolutely convinced that they are trying to do something in the background with Konate, which is why Liverpool really need to get that one resolved as quickly as possible, and if not, sell him. All right, so I know it's not a very exciting video, but I thought I needed to mention the Saliba stuff. All right, I'll leave it with you. I'll be live on here at 1 o'clock this afternoon if you want to come along for a natter. If you did appreciate the video, it's not very exciting to be honest, but we're not here to be exciting. If you did appreciate the video, please thumbs up the video. Please drop me a comment. And if you want to buy me a coffee or a beer or whatever, you can hit the super thanks button. It's the love heart under the video, and I will give you a shout out in tomorrow morning's morning briefing. Today's morning briefing has just gone live, and it's on my other YouTube channel, Duncan Oldham. The link is in the video description. It should be on the screen around now, I think. All right, guys, take care. I'll speak to you soon.